All right, so what we're going to be doing here is making coin pile batteries. So basically we're going to stack coins on top of each other, and we're going to put a salt solution, a paper towel soaked in salt solution, in between them so that voltage can flow. And we're going to try different combinations of coins and see how that changes the voltage. So we're going to do an alternating pile of 3 pennies and 3 nickels. So what I'm going to do is soak this paper towel. We're going to put a penny on the bottom, and I'm going to put a nickel on there. And then I'm going to soak another paper towel and put a penny on top. And then we'll do another paper towel and then a nickel and another paper towel and a penny. And then lastly, we'll do another paper towel and a nickel. So now I've got 3 pennies and 3 nickels in an alternating setup. And turn on my voltmeter. And I'm gonna just place the probe on one side and on the other side. And it looks like the voltage I'm getting is 0.182 about, or whatever you want to record, but 0.18 something. Okay, so now we're going to try different arrangements. So maybe instead of alternating, let's try just putting the 3 nickels. So we'll do nickel, paper towel, nickel, paper towel, and then another nickel. So I've got 3 nickels, and now I'm going to do 3 pennies. So a penny, penny, and penny. Okay, so you can record, the arrangement is not altering. You can maybe call this, I don't know, consecutive or something. But we got 3 pennies and 3 nickels. And, oops, let's go ahead and switch it so it's not negative. Okay, so I'm getting a slightly, actually a pretty similar voltage, a little bit higher, 0.2, I don't know, about 0.2, 0.2, it's fluctuating. Okay, so that's 3 pennies and 3 nickels. I'm gonna do a couple more, I'm gonna do 5 more. So let's see what happens if I just do a very, very simple pile of just 1 penny and 1 nickel. This is just 1 penny and 1 nickel. So I'm getting 0.02 or 0.03 for just 1 penny and 1 nickel. I've got a negative number here. But yeah, about 0.02 or 0.03. We're fluctuating quite a bit. All right, let's try an alternating pile, but let's just do 2 pennies and 2 nickels. So there's a penny and a nickel, and then we'll do a penny and a nickel. So again, this is 2 pennies and 2 nickels alternating. Oops, I can get these to stay on. That is my pen. Just trying to measure the voltage with my pen and not the voltage probe. Okay. So it looks like with 2 pennies and 2 nickels, my voltage is about 0.06. So a little bit lower than the 3 pennies and 3 nickels. So let's see if it gets any higher if I do 4 pennies and 4 nickels. So there's a penny. Oh, that was actually a dime. That's okay though. Nickel, and then another penny. And then we'll use a nickel. So that's 2. We want to get up to 3 here. So there's 3 pennies, 3 nickels, and then we're going to take this up to 4. So 4 pennies, and we'll add 1 more nickel on there. So the question is this going to be better or worse than my 3 penny and nickel pile? So I'm getting 0.13. All right, so like a little bit less than my 3 pennies and 3 nickels, but still pretty good. Oh, actually, no, maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, it kind of fluctuates quite a bit. We're gonna call it at about 0.13, maybe. That's about where it was, about the middle of where it was. Okay, let's try 2 pennies and 2 nickels, but not alternating, just the 2 pennies together and the 2 nickels together. So this is 2 pennies in a row and then 2 nickels. Okay, so with our 2 pennies and 2 nickels, got about 0.01. Yeah, 0.02. So not very high voltage. Just to try it, let's just do a pile of just pennies. Let's do 4 pennies. So actually, let's just do 3 pennies. Here's 3 pennies. So we can see what happens when we just use pennies. All right, so just pennies is actually really high. We've got 0.3. That's the highest we've seen before, and this is a pile of just pennies. So let's see what happens if we do just nickels. So here's 3 nickels. Okay, not as good. So 0.02. So there's something with the pennies. Pennies seem to work better by themselves than nickels. And you can kind of think about why that might be. If you think about how pennies might be made of more than just copper. Might have something to do with it. So just nickels, we've got 0.04. So I think we've done plenty of different trials for you to conclude a few different things. Hopefully you followed what different patterns I was doing there. But yeah, that's coin batteries.